Hey there, fellow adult collectors. Welcome back. David Eon here with another virtual video vintage showcase. Today, what we will be taking a look at is Mattel's A Bad Case of Worms. Circa 1981. 1981. How long ago was that? Much too long. I feel old now. I have here a countertop display case of A Bad Case of Worms. And I also have the original commercial advertisement, which I will be showing in the middle of this video in case you've never seen the commercial for this. But this is the countertop display unit for A Bad Case of Worms. Give someone a bad case of worms, 2 icky, yucky worms in a case. And it is literally a carded, kind of a rack toy, if you will, from Mattel, because you see that it is with a tab for punching out for hanging on a peg, but it's also in a display box. So it's sort of a rack toy, novelty type toy is what they would have called it. Although it does not appear in Mattel's toy catalog. I have the 1980 and the 1981 Toy Fair Mattel catalogs, and I searched through them for this product and they are not present because I was going to show them during the point of this discussion. I think that's very interesting that they were not in the catalog. But there you are, A Bad Case of Worms, and this is a countertop display again, and it would have held 48 units. This does not have 48 units. I've got about half as many inside this package. But I'll show you all the way around the package here. You can see it basically for what it is. Again, just a countertop display box. Very basic yellow box. Toss them on a smooth wall and watch them crawl, it says. And essentially, that was the idea. They're rubber and they're sticky, and you can throw them onto a surface and they should stick to it. And it's a very basic design. Pull one out here. This is what you have. Just a blister card with what looks like a little suitcase that contains 2 toy worms inside. 2 icky yucky worms in a case. Toss them on a smooth wall and watch them crawl again. And on the back here they have some worm jokes. I'll set that there in case you want to read their jokes. And they show them in a multitude of colors, even though I've only ever seen them in orange in real life. So every time I had these as a kid, every package of them I opened up, they were always orange. And even in the commercial advertisement, which I'm about to show you here, they show them in 2 basic colors, which are the orange and sort of raspberry colored ones there. And for some reason, every one I open, I don't know if there are other colors. Maybe someone remembers and they can tell me. They imply that you're going to get any number of colors, basic colors you see there, but I've only ever seen them in orange upon opening a case. So let's jump to the commercial and then we'll get back to this.
A bad case of worms is something you could really love. You can make them sit up, roll down walls, even wag their tails. And when you throw them, they'll stick close to friends, family, and new acquaintances. And with a bad case of worms, you may even make your friends squirm with delight. A Bad Case of Worms comes with 2 play worms and a portable case. Works on most slick surfaces. New from Mattel.
Did that help to jog any memories for you folks? I hope so. Now again, here is the regular worm package. And in addition to that, I also have the French-Canadian version. Worms les Vers. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. That is the French-Canadian version. It is bilingual, as you can see there. Even the jokes on the back are bilingual. Although it is missing the certificate. Notice the back of the American card is different. The French one does not have a barcode, and the French one is missing the certificate. Although the French one has a warning. It says, "Take care, worms may stain painted or wood surfaces. Contains 2 7-inch flexible non-toxic rubber worms." Written in 2 languages. And they are about 7 to 7.5 inches long. And as a matter of fact, give you a little bit more of a side-by-side comparison there. As a matter of fact, I do have an open one, and I will show it to you here. So, inside the box, I have one that is open, and this is about 1/6 scale in size. So, I could do this. You could give Han Solo here a little suitcase, and that would work. Which would make them snakes instead of worms because of their size. And we'll go ahead and open this up and I'll show you. Just like that. And there are 2 orange worms, essentially. And they are stretchy. They are rubber. These are no longer sticky, but if I were to rub them down with soap and water, they could be. And I'll try to get that in focus there to show you that there is a face on this. It is detailed. I don't know how well that's coming out on the camera, but he's got 2 little eyes and a little smiling mouth. And that's essentially what you would get, is this case. And there's the marking, Mattel 1981 USA, made in America. You don't see that too much anymore. There you are. There's your bad case of worms. Do you remember this toy? Did you have this? It's not that expensive of a toy to purchase now. If you were to seek this out on eBay or somewhere and try to buy it, but it is kind of scarce. You don't see too much of it, but I wonder how many people remember these and are looking for it. Do you remember this from childhood? Did the commercial jog your memory at all? Tell me what you think in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up. I sure do appreciate it. Easiest way to show your appreciation. Share it if you can. Check out some of our other videos. We do a lot in the way of nostalgia here. Toys and comics and television and movies and so on. And if that's it, then what more can I say but thanks for watching. And we will see you again soon.